I live? I haven't been live here in forever, so I'm not sure if it's working right. I hope it is. Let's check real quick. I am. Okay. Here we are. Okay. Hey everyone, welcome to the Front Porch Reality. I have not been here on YouTube in ages, so I'm excited to be back here um, on YouTube. I finally. Oh, I just realized I had my microphone up, so maybe you can hear me, but I am so excited to cover Big Brother 27. Sorry I haven't been here. I last year tried to do way too much and it ended up just falling over on me, and I had way too much to do and not enough time to do it. But I am glad to finally be back here and talking about Big Brother. Like I said before, I am probably not going to be covering other shows at the moment, but I might do a few videos every now and then or posts about like Survivor or whatever, because there's still shows that I watch and care about, but just don't have the time to do videos and stuff for every episode or whatever. But anyways, we are getting super close to Big Brother 27, 7 days to be exact. So I am very excited about that. Let me see here. In a minute, I'm going to go over the house reveal that we got earlier, but first, I wanted to talk about a few things that I have going on over on my Facebook page and on my Instagram. So, if y'all don't know, I do have a Facebook and Instagram for the Front Porch Reality. Just search it up. I think it's the same name as here, right? I think I rebranded on YouTube. Yeah. Okay. So, on Facebook, it's the same name, same profile picture, the Front Porch Reality. But anyways, I've been posting a lot. I have been doing daily posts over there, asking questions about Big Brother. I might actually go over all the questions on the stream because I have a lot of time, a lot of stuff that I can talk about. But I'm not going to do those right now. I will do that later. I'm also trying to cover other shows on Facebook as well. I have like the challenge. I have a post about Survivor Australia, or Australian Survivor. Sorry. Um, I've also made a post about The Road, which is a singing competition that's going to be coming up soon on CBS, and that post actually blew up for me and totally shocked me. I did not expect that to be the post that would blow up. It does seem a lot harder this year for Big Brother stuff to hit the algorithm, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know if Facebook has an algorithm, but like on TikTok, I've noticed, especially like um, it feels like Big Brother content does not hit the algorithm or FYP at all. And I've seen a lot of other like content creators talk about that. Reality Alley, I think she has a YouTube channel here also, covers Big Brother. She's having problems with like the algorithm on TikTok. I have barely made any posts on TikTok currently. I do have like a few recent ones. Um, yeah, but um, I've just noticed a lot of TikTokers I used to follow about Big Brother are a lot harder to find without having to look their names up, which is fine because I still want to look them up and support them, but just annoying that they don't come over everyone's FYPs anymore. Um, I don't know if I can show my Facebook here. I will try. Let me see. Is there a way to full screen Facebook? There we go. I'll try to show y'all. what I have going on over here. Here we go. So here's the Facebook page. Have a bunch of pictures. Um, Here's the road I was talking about. They dropped the official cast for it a few week, like last week, and I made a post about them. I'm pretty sure the road doesn't start till the fall actually, so we won't be able to see that for a while. But I've been making posts about the challenge, like I said. We have the what is this? The vets, and oh, we have the new threats or whatever they're calling them this season. Um, Let me see here. Um, where? Okay. Sorry about that. Anyways, I do have the pictures here of a lot of the house, but I'll probably go over to parade.com because it has better pictures and a lot more pictures too, I think. So, yeah. Also, we have the official cast of the traders. I do want to talk about that real quick. We have a lot of familiar faces. Dorinda, um, we have Natalie from Survivor, Tiffany from Big Brother, of course, Portia from Real Housewives, Lisa Renna from Real Housewives, Candace Diller Bassett from Housewives, Caroline Stanberry from Real Housewives of Dubai. That's the only one I actually know for sure what show she's on. Maura Higgins, Love Island, or what franchise of Housewives. Donna Kelsey, probably the biggest name of the season. Like Taylor Swift's future mother-in-law is literally on the trailers, which is insane to me. Um, yeah, I do have. I forgot I made that. We have all of their shows that they've been on here. So Portia's from Atlanta, Lisa's from Beverly Hills, Candace is from Potomac. Okay. Then we have Kristen Kesh. She's the host of Top Chef currently. Um, and she was also a competitor at one point. I think she won. But that one, I really like to see her there because I watched a few episodes of Top Chef. I think it was last season or the season before. And I really enjoyed her. So I'm glad to see her on Traders. Then we have Tara Lipinski. She's Olympic, good grief, Olympic uh, figure skater. There we go. Finally got the word out. We have Monet Exchange from RuPaul's Drag Race. A lot of people are excited to see her. Then probably the person that I am most excited for on this cast, Rob Cesternino of Rob Has a Podcast. He's one of the biggest names in reality TV, in my opinion. Everyone knows Rob has a podcast. Even if they haven't even seen Rob on Survivor, they know about him through the podcast. We have Jam Jam from Survivor. I really liked his season, Survivor 44, and he was one of my favorites, so I'm excited to see him on Traders. Ian from Big Brother, of course. Rob from Love Island. So we have two Robs. Colton from the Bachelor franchise. We have Stephen Coletti. He's the one I know pretty much nothing about, except that he's an actor. Mark Ballas from Dancing with the Stars. Hopefully he makes it farther than Max did, season 2. We have Ron Funches. He's a comedian. I don't know much about him either, but I think I've at least heard of him more than Steven. Eric Nam. He's a K-pop singer, and I love K-pop, so I'm excited to see him on there. It was just crazy to see that he's on Traders. He's another big name for me, so it was just weird. We have Johnny Weir, another Olympic figure skater. Both Johnny and Tara are friends and covered the Olympics back like last year, or not last year, but last time they had the Olympics, Winter Olympics. Then we have the most controversial person on the season, Michael Rappaport. I'm not going to get into him. A lot of people are really upset that he's on there, and a lot of people are going to boycott, which is fair because I, um, yeah, I wouldn't want to watch either. But that, or I don't want to watch him either. But I'm not going to let one person stop me from watching an entire show. Um, yeah, but I'm excited for this Traders cast, and especially Tiffany and Jam Jam, Rob, of course. And I'm excited to see Dorinda again because the one episode we did have of her on season 3 was pretty fun. I really enjoyed her. Sad that she was eliminated the first episode or second episode, but I'm glad to see that she has a second shot. Also, I will be getting to the house and some of the other stuff we have about the season soon, but first, I want to go over a bingo card I made. So, I made a bingo card for Big Brother 27. This was made back on June 16th. Or maybe it was before because I think I made it and put it on Instagram and then forgot to put it here on Facebook. But um, we here's my bingo card. At least one birthday in the house. Then we have someone uses a nickname. I think those two are going to be full. A twist returns from a past season. That's probably not going to be there unless we have the AI arena, which I think we might, which I'll get into that later. Then a house guest personally knows a former house guest. I think we had that last season with Tucker. If I remember correctly, he knew, like, was it Cody Calafiore or someone? But, yeah. House guest threatens to self-evict. So we might have another Paloma. Like, Big Brother season 24, right? Yeah, 24. Tucker returns to host a competition. Of course, like, I think he's going to definitely be on at least once in the season, whether he's on the Friday show or just the area to host a competition like that says. Taylor Harrell on the Friday episodes. So if y'all don't know, we're getting a Friday episode, or every other Friday on Big Brother, where a panel of former house guests is going to come on, talk about the show, and recap it. Excited for that. A lot of people are upset that they're doing that, but like, why are you upset with more content? I'm really happy about that. We have Jag appears on the season in some form. I think that's going to be pretty accurate. I think he'll be there sometime, maybe on the Friday show as well as Taylor, but I think he'll definitely appear at least once. Big Brother seems to like him a lot. We have someone from Texas A&M University. That should have probably been the free space, to be honest, because it seems like we have at least one person from Texas A&M every season, or every other season, it seems like. Last season we had Mackenzie, and why do I feel like we had someone else, but whatever. A house guest over 55. This is one of my big wishes for the season. I want someone from that age range. I like when they have more diverse casting age range wise. We've had Angela, Felicia. They've been two of the biggest like personalities in the past 2 seasons. We had Sari, of course, like she's huge. We had Kenny. I like Kenny, but yeah. Then we have the ASMR commercials going around. Actually, has something to do with the season, and I can probably go ahead and check this one off actually because We know this season is going to be a mystery season, and all the whispering in the commercials is kind of secretive, so it kind of hints towards the mystery stuff, you know? So I think I can probably go ahead and check that one off later. Then we have a fan favorite is evicted in the first week. This is probably the least likely thing, but I do think it is still kind of likely. I mean, we almost had Taylor be evicted week 1 of season 24. Um, we had Kirsten. A lot of people like Kirsten on season 25, but she was evicted first. Not including Luke, of course, because he was expelled. But then a pre-jury unanimous eviction. I think this is going to be the free space. It'll definitely happen. I feel like we have a unanimous eviction almost every season, it feels like. So that's why I put it in the free space. Then we have someone swears on their family member. That happens a lot on Big Brother and other reality shows, so I just put it on there just to be safe. Then we have someone with a super common name like Joe, John, Matt. We have a lot of Matts on Big Brother. Brittany. Have a ton of Brittany's on Big Brother. Then we have someone who has never someone who has a name that was never seen on Big Brother before. Like Quinn. We had Quinn was the first Quinn, for example. We had who else do we have? T-Core, of course. That one's pretty unique. Rubina. Just a lot of like unique names that we've never seen on the show before. And I say that one's going to be pretty easy to get as well. At least 5 people from California, Florida, and New York. That's probably a free space as well because we get like so many people from those states. They need to spread out their casting throughout the country more. Like, there's been some states in the United States that haven't been featured in 27 seasons of Big Brother, which I'll get to one at the end of this. But yeah, we definitely need more states to be covered. But I do think that might even be like a free space because it's just like we've had someone from those seasons every season. Then we have a big influencer, of course. That's probably a given as well. We've had Red. He's not big, but he did have like 100 or a few 100,000 on TikTok before he went on BB25. And I think Cam was pretty big last season too. He did a lot of like musical stuff on TikTok. Then we have the AI arena returns in some form. I definitely think that's going to be it. I'll definitely get it, I feel like. I probably should have just changed that one because it's so similar to the twist from past season returns. I feel like those two are like hand in hand. And we'll definitely get both of them, but whatever. Someone who has a pet who they won't stop mentioning. So last season we had Tucker, who always talked about his dog Ziggy. And I feel like that's going to be a given too, because there's a lot of people that love their pets and mention them a lot, so that's definitely going to be checked off, I feel like. Someone mentions Taylor Swift. That one I feel like is going to get checked off as well, especially since now we know that Donna's going to be on the Traders. And maybe there'll be someone that's talking about that. Actually, probably not, because they probably don't want any talk of the Traders on Big Brother, but whatever. I'll put her there just to be safe. Like, she's one of the biggest people in the world. I wouldn't doubt that she gets mentioned at least once in the season. Then we have a showman gets engaged on finale night. This is going to be one of the hardest ones to get, I feel like. Like, we had Bailey and Swaggy back in BB20 that got engaged. And that one was kind of crazy because Bailey was, or not Bailey, Swaggy was evicted pre-jury, and Bailey was in the jury, so they hardly got to see each other at all. They didn't get to talk. And they got engaged from finale night, which is awesome, but yeah. Big Brother has a lot more relationships that work than um, other shows like The Bachelor, Love Island. Like Big Brother has so many um, marriages and stuff. Like Rachel and Brendan, is that his name? We've had Corey in America. We've had Tucker and Rubina, who have since broken up, but they were together for a long time. And also we have Matt and Mackenzie. Um, they're still together. At least I think they are. So that one could happen. I put it there just in case. It would be kind of cool to see. Like, if it did happen, it'd be cool to have on my bingo list. Also, triple eviction. That's another one that would be cool to have if it does happen because, like, we've had, I think, one triple eviction before on Big Brother, and that was on All Stars season 2 or 22. Was it 22? Yeah, 22. So I definitely think that could happen, but it's definitely one of the less likely ones that I have. We also have another seen before endurance comp goes for every 10 hours. I'm not talking your wall comp, I'm not talking the pressure cooker, I'm talking something like totally new. Or not totally new because like endurance comps do have to be kind of similar, but you know, they can definitely do a lot to change it. So that's why I have it there. Then a house guest from West Virginia. I had to include that one as someone who lives in West Virginia. I want to see someone to finally represent our state. We haven't had anyone in 27 seasons of Big Brother, and that's insane to me. Like, over 300 people, I think, have been on the show, and no West Virginians at all. What's even crazier, no West Virginians and like 50 seasons of Survivor. Like, we've had 50 seasons. Think about that. Like, no West Virginians. There's almost more seasons than states right now, and still somehow none or there's still some states that haven't been represented on Survivor. Amazing Race, 38 seasons, and no West Virginian. Why does CBS hate West Virginians? What do they have against us? I know, like, some people think we're boring or whatever, but, like, there has to be at least one person in this state. We have over 1 million people living here that could go on Survivor or Big Brother on Amazing Race. We need someone that will do it. And I just want to have that there just in case it happens, because, like, West Virginia is huge to me. I want someone to be on the show from West Virginia. Anyways, that is the bingo card I have. I think the other states we haven't seen are New Mexico, maybe Alaska. We've definitely seen Hawaii. I almost said Hawaii, but we just had Chemo last season, and he's a native Hawaiian. But yeah, there's like 4 or 5, maybe 6 states that we haven't seen on Big Brother, which is insane. Um, what else do we have? Definitely don't want to hold off too much longer on the house reveal because that's the main point of the stream. And also the twists. We do know that. Actually, I'll go to my other post here. I'll talk about that first, and then I'll do the house. Um, where's the main like text? I had a big like thing I've written out for that. Let me switch over to the one camera real quick. Then I'll be right back. Or not camera, but screen. Um, I think I have to find the post through my page. That's the house reveal. Let's see. What? There it is. Let me see if I can pull this post up, please. I don't remember how to pull posts up on Facebook on computer. Um, let's see. Can I see the text there? No. I might have to just read it from here because I don't know what to do. I'll just read it. So I'm sorry y'all are gonna have to look at that blank screen for now. Or not blank, but like main screen, because I don't want to show everything else on my screen. Actually, I think I can share it. It's alright. I'll figure it out. Here we go. So, here's what we know so far about Big Brother 27. We know that it's going to be all new house guests. We know that the premiere is Thursday, July 10th, which is next week, 7 days from today. We have episodes Sundays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. They're all going to be at 8 o'clock, at least for now. We also have the Wednesday. Wednesdays are now 90 minutes, so an extra 30 minutes every Wednesday, which is pretty cool. We'll be able to see more in the Vita, like more decisions or whatever, more conversations on the episodes. That's going to be fun. I like that. We also have the Big Brother Unlocked thing that I talked about earlier. Episodes starting every other episodes every other Friday starting on July 25th. So that's going to be 3 weeks in, right? Let me check that. Or 2 weeks in, right? Yeah, 2 weeks in to Big Brother 27. Because it starts next Friday. Or next Thursday, sorry. Then the next Thursday will be the 17th. That'll be the first eviction episode. Then we'll have the next eviction on the 24th. So that'll be week 2. Then the 25th is when we'll get the first unlocked episode. I will show you a better calendar by Hamster Watch that I have later. That'll show you what specific dates we have and whatnot. But yeah. House guests move in Tuesday, July 8th. So we don't have a live move in. They will be moving, as it says, July 8th. We don't know exactly what time. I do think that's the day we'll be getting the cast reveal. So I'll definitely be going live that evening, talking about the cast and everything. I'm so excited to see the cast for this season. That's one of my favorite parts of this pre-seasons, is seeing the cast, seeing who we'll be spending our summer with, and watching 24/7 on the live feeds. Live feeds will start July 13th at 9:30 Eastern, that should say Pacific Standard Time, because I didn't realize that until I made this post. But it is after the West Coast sees the second episode. So my guess is there's going to be a twist. Or not the twist, but we'll get into the thing that I'm talking about later. But we won't be able to see 5 days of live feeds, because they move in on the Tuesday. Then the premiere's Thursday. So that would have already been 2 days if we got the live feeds after the premiere. But then they added an extra 3 days onto that, making it the Sunday. So it'll be after the second episode. Yeah. Then we also have the house theme. It's called Hotel Mystery. Or Mystery. Then the season theme is the Summer of Mysteries. I'm so excited for this theme, and as we'll see later, I love the house. It's one of my favorite houses we've had in a while, so I'm excited to get into that soon. But here's the twist I was talking about. So there will be a masked visitor, a secret accomplice, and a mystery house guest in the premiere. Their identities will remain secret for now. Um, so that's going to be very exciting to see. That's probably why the feeds are going to be um, like kept until Sunday, because they're probably going to unmask the house guest on the Sunday episode, which will probably be Thursday or whatever in real life. I don't know. Tuesday, but that's gonna be sad. We won't be able to see the first week of feeds. We won't be able to see a lot of the alliances being formed. We won't be able to see the first HOH results like live. So that's gonna be sad, but whatever. Um, we also, yeah, I'm just so excited for this, but I'm sad that the live feeds are starting so late. Um, so what are your thoughts on the last part? Who do you think the mystery house guest will be? Will it be a former house guest like Suri, or someone like Suri from another show? Or is it just something that they're going to hype up for it to be nothing like Ainsley last season? Because everyone was so excited. Oh, there's going to be a 17th house guest. Oh, there's going to be a 17th house guest. No, there wasn't. There was just a fake AI robot that they voted on. So, do you think it's going to be an actual house guest, or is it going to be like fake, like Ainsley? I personally think it's going to be a real house guest, and the person I think it's going to be, because we did get another tweet from Dalton Ross of Entertainment Weekly earlier, talking about Julie, saying that this person is really polarizing, and they, I don't know. They're uh, someone that a lot of people like, a lot of people hate. I think it's going to be Johnny Bananas from the challenge. Um, I know we've heard rumors of him before being on Big Brother Celebrity, or Celebrity Big Brother, sorry. And I think this will be like the perfect time for him to come on. I'm not saying I want him on, but it just adds up in my brain, like, just seems like the perfect person for it to be. Um, so, okay, I just saw this. This is probably going to be the schedule for week 1. So the cast reveal is going to be probably Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to guess Tuesday. This is what someone else is saying. I think the cast is probably going to be Wednesday, but it could be Tuesday too. But they move in on Tuesday, then the head of household competition will take place on Wednesday. Premiere will be Thursday, of course. The nominations are Friday. Power of Veto on competition on Saturday. Then we'll have the HOA, or head of household and nomination episode on Sunday, and the feeds will go live, and we'll also probably get something big with the twist. So that's probably why they're keeping the feeds. This is just something I've seen. It might not be totally accurate, but we won't really know because we won't have feeds until Sunday. But it's just something I saw. I forgot what I was trying to look up now, but I was trying to find Dalton Ross's tweet. I don't know if it's on Blue Sky, or if he has Blue Sky. Actually, he does. I saw it earlier. I try to use Blue Sky a lot more than Twitter because obvious reasons, of course. Like, here's what Dalton Ross said. Big Brother host Julie Chen Moonves teases very polarizing mystery house guest and says there's going to be a strong reaction to both sides, or both directions. So, I definitely think it's going to be Johnny Bananas, like I said. I did see a lot of rumors of James Hilling from, was it 17 and 18 or 16 and 17? I get all the seasons mixed up in my brain. But I've seen a lot of rumors about him, but I don't think he'll have such a strong reaction to the fan or from the fans because it seems like almost everyone likes James. I would love to see him on. Okay, yeah, it is 17 and 18. Um, but I would love to see him on. I just don't think it's going to be him. Also, a lot of people have been on other shows recently, so that's going to be another reason why a lot of people aren't going to be on. So I don't think it's going to be a returnee from a different season or from another season. I think it's going to be someone like Suri that comes from a different show and comes on. Um, of course, Bananas is on Challenge season 41 or whatever. But yeah. Also, America, Cedric, Blue, they're all in the challenge. But I guess that doesn't make sense if I'm going to say Johnny's going to be on. Because America, Cedric, and Blue are also on. But I still think it's going to be Johnny. Or Bananas, whatever you want to call him. Okay, enough talking about the theme for now. We'll get back to it later, probably. But let's get into the house reveal. So I'm going to switch back to the screen here real quick. And I'm actually going to go grab another drink. I'm running out of water and my throat's getting a little bit dry. So I'll be right back. Then I'll start the house reveal reaction. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I actually forgot to do a few posts on my Instagram before I started the stream. I definitely need to do that now. So let me do that real quick. Um, let's see. I need to do today's question. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I have a list of questions, so let me look that up real quick. Also, sorry, I forgot to put my microphone down again. That's the bad thing about having a headset. Instead of like an actual microphone, you have to put it down every time you put it back on. Let's see here. So after the house reveal and stuff, I'm planning on going over all the questions I posted so far. So I'll go over the new one then too. But I am going to put it on Facebook real quick, and Instagram, of course. Let me see. Okay. There we go. I got a question. I will talk about it later. There we go. I just need to take the question and put it on. It'll only take me a second. I just need to write up a quick bio to the picture and post it. And copy and paste it onto the Facebook. Weekly. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. I should have had this done before I started the stream. I'm sorry again. Instagram. I already have the Instagram pulled up, so I don't have to wait for it to load. That's good. I'm gonna post the question first and then the 1 week left. Oh, nope. Where's the question? Oh. I'm dumb. I just downloaded the wrong picture off Canva. Okay. Here we go. Oh, no, dang it. I'm all over the place today. Please say it in post. Dang it. Okay, let's delete that real quick. I just clicked right on through and I forgot to put the bio to the picture. Okay. We have 7 days. 1 week until Big Brother 27, and I am posting 1 question per day leading up to that premiere. Today's question, not gonna read it. Y'all can go over to Instagram or wait until I go over it later. Okay, hashtag question. Let's see. Big Brother 27. Let me pull up my Instagram and see exactly what tags I've been using because I keep forgetting. House reveal. No, that's from yesterday's post. Hashtag BB20. No, not VV. Hashtag BB27. Hashtag the Front Porch RealiTea. So I do have a few hashtags for the Front Porch RealiTea. It does have all the questions and posts from me on it. So definitely go check that out. I also have the account, of course. 7 days. Hashtag day 31. Hashtag reality TV. Okay, I'm almost done with the post. I'm sorry. There we go. And have that uploaded. Then I'll go up to Facebook real quick. I always forget to post it, and if you noticed, I have a lot of posts where I'm like, yesterday's question is blah 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 blah. because I just forgot to do it or didn't have time to do it or whatever. I did have a lot more hashtags on these posts before, but I realized I forgot to put them on, and I don't know. I don't feel like I'm trying to remember everything I've tried to put on the past 30 days. I just want 7 days. I don't want whatever. 7 days left. Okay, that's fine. The hashtags on Facebook are a lot harder to deal with because it doesn't let you like create new hashtags. It does on mobile, but when I'm trying to post on computer, it's a lot harder. Okay. So let me just exit that out. Okay. Then what? I'll go to parade.com. I like Mike Bloom's posts a lot. I just like Mike a lot anyways. Like, he's very entertaining to watch when Rob has a podcast, and yeah. Let's see if I can find Big Brother. A lot of posts about a lot of posts about Love Island. I don't really watch anything Love Island. But that's all I hear about now is Love Island this, Love Island that. Where's Big Brother at? It should not be that hard to find. I should just search it up. BB27houseparade.com. Okay. So we'll read what Mike Bloom has to say about this, and then we'll look at the pictures. Let's see here. There we go. And let's switch the window capture over. Here we go. So Big Brother 27 reveals mystery hotel theme and mystery house guest premiere twist. Take a look at all the photos of newly decorated house for what CBS calls a summer of mystery, of course. Here is the living room. I love this living room design. We'll get more into it later. For 25 years, Big Brother has primarily tooted one phrase, expect the unexpected, of course. And the fans and house guests alike will get major dose of unexpected and newly announced mystery theme with Big Brother 27. Including a house decked out to resemble a secret-filled hotel and twist-filled premiere on July 10th, including a surprise edition of a mystery house guest. Of course, it's revealed by CBS today. BB27 will operate under a theme Summer of Mysteries. A new group of house guests will live inside the enigmatic Hotel Mystery. I'm always going to mispronounce that, I think, until I watch the show and hear Jolie pronounce it like a ton of times. A place where secrets lurk behind every door and nothing is as it seems. And while the players are getting acclimated to their new surroundings and competition, they'll be hit with the season's first batch of twists in the opening. According to the network, the 90-minute premiere will include a masked visitor, a masked secret accomplice, and the shocking arrival of a mystery house guest, whose identity will be remain under wraps for now. Okay, I'm not going to read all that. We'll read some of this later, but let's get into the actual house now. So, let me see if y'all can see these pictures. Right? Okay. So here's the living room. This is when you first walk in the door. The front door is like over in the right hand corner here. Or where it would be there. We have the reception desk and has a lot of keys. I think it's 70 something keys. But then we have a look into the living room. We have the two main couches. We have this couch for the nominations instead of a chairs. Instead of two chairs. So I'm excited to see like that. I feel like that's heading towards the arena being back from last season. 3 nominations. You know the drill. Next, let's go to another picture of the living room. This is a lot more clear. You can see the couch. Also, apparently these chess pieces are going to have something to do with it because I've seen something about it in the article, which I'll read later. But anyways, here's the living room. I really like this wallpaper a lot. It's beautiful. This whole like theme reminds or makes me think that the house has been upgraded. They had a bigger budget this year is what it feels like. And this house just feels like beautiful. I would love to live here actually. It feels cozy, kind of, to be honest. Then we have the diary room door. A lot of people would think it might be this, but it's actually this bookshelf. As you can see, this door handle, like, on the 3rd shelf down. So, that's really cool. I love that they have a secret door for the diary room, but it does kind of stick out though, because this is the Emily Brown, like, background. These two have light or white backgrounds, so it's kind of weird that this one's brown, but I guess it's to make it look easier for the house guests to get in or whatever. A lot easier to see because they're going to be going in the diary room a lot, at least a few times every day, and for the voting and stuff, of course. So, but what do we have on the bookshelf? We have a bunch of books, then we have this like book stopper, it looks like. This guy that's like sitting on his knees, pondering, like thinking, whatever. We have what looks like a little globe. We have one of those, what are they called? Sand clocks? Timers? Sand timers? I don't know. Then it feels like I should be able to zoom up a little bit more. There's more to the picture, but it's not wanting me to look at it, I guess. But if the door handle wasn't obvious enough, we do have this doorbell type thing. If the door handle wasn't obvious, they do have to press that to get in, I think, just so no one walks in when someone else is in or whatever, you know. But then we have this picture of the secret door opened. So we have this hallway. It looks a lot more natural. It has rocks, kind of like a cave or a tunnel. I like that design, but it's kind of weird going from this like big living room to a little cave, but it's kind of cool seeing like tunnels throughout the house, I guess you could see or say. So that's how it is in real life. All these mirrors are actually one-way windows, so the production can look in. It's kind of creepy, I guess. Or not creepy, but part of the show. But they have tunnels all throughout the house. And I've heard of like former house guests talking and saying they could actually hear the production like walking through or whatever. It's kind of creepy. Then we have a shot of the front door. So we have this. It says, "Welcome to Hotel Miss Trey." I think I saw somewhere that this means like the first episode of Big Brother season 1 or something. I forgot exactly, but I don't know Roman numerals, so I can't tell you exactly what that is. Hotel Miss Trey or Mystere. Then we have this beautiful kitchen. I think we have another shot of it later, but I love this like outdoor feeling, but it's kind of weird going in from the front door here to the living room and then like this tile. It's kind of weird. It's like being outside but inside at the same time. Here's a better picture. So yeah, the theme is supposed to be the kitchen and upper floor. Okay. It's supposed to be like a rooftop kitchen. But yeah, they have the kitchen there. They have, oh, that's kind of cool. They have a different setup for the counters. Last season they had like a standalone counter that blocked the staircase, um, which was kind of annoying, but they don't have it this season. They do have the new staircase design still there, going up. You don't have to do the spiral staircase anymore. It's kind of nice. I do like this. Um, as we saw last season, we had that iconic moment from Angela coming down the stairs clapping, Matt, whatever. They were all sitting here in the living room, or not living room, dining room. So that was one of the most iconic moments of the season. And yeah, that was the week one. I was actually going on vacation that day, so I did not get to witness this on the feeds. I was so upset. I was in the car. And I started seeing Twitter going crazy. Look at what Angela's doing. Look at what Angela's doing. And I wasn't able to look because I was in the middle of nowhere, not able to see anything. So that was kind of sad. But, yeah. I do like this design a lot though. It's very pretty. I like the, like mural up on the top of the sunset. That's beautiful. Um, Goes into the reception, it looks like, a little bit. They have the cameras, of course. Then a lot of people have noticed these doors up here. And I've seen another post of someone on Reddit that's claiming to be like design production or something, I think. I forgot exactly what he said, but yeah, they are like doors. So yeah, then we have the bedroom, one of the bedrooms. It's called the attic bedroom of oddities. So I do not like this bed setup. Like, the person sleeping on top would have to climb up over there. They would not be able to get off in the middle of the night without stepping on the person that's sleeping here. And also, whoever's sleeping here has to keep their legs under this, like, crate. That would be the most uncomfortable thing ever, I think. I toss and turn all night, and I would be, like, kicking this wood all the time. That'd just be so uncomfortable. It'd kind of be claustrophobic, I'd feel like. Here's a better picture. They do have two beds like that. So, like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Hey. I don't know how the people there are going to get up in the middle of the night. I guess they'd have to scoot up to the edge here and climb over. That's, I don't know. Doesn't seem ideal, but I do like the design of the room overall. Here's another picture. They do have two more beds over on the side, so there's 6 beds in this room in total. That is cool. Here's another picture with the beds. You can see them. They have the 4 beds here, 2 on top, 2 on the bottom, then 2 on the side. Then we have this picture of, I think it's supposed to be down a little bit more, but the way the gallery is showing right now is like weird. But this is like blocks, I think. And apparently they're going to have to use it to open it to get in the other room. I'm not sure. Just what I've seen. Let's go to the next picture. Here's the other bedroom, the sleeper car bunk room. And this will be like a secret room, I've heard. It has bunk beds, and this is the first season since Big Brother Season 1 that they've had bunk beds in the house. And at first, these bunk beds look like really tiny. Um, like feels like the pillow takes half of the bed up, and they have these little things at the end. I don't know what, but yeah, that'd be kind of creepy, like sleeping there, and then you have a camera literally right in your face all night. But yeah, I do like this design too. It's kind of cool. Um, there's 6 beds in this room too, so 6 and then 12 because there's 6 in the other room as well. Apparently, these are the only 2 bedrooms, like main bedrooms, without the have not room and the HOH room. So that's kind of weird. Usually, they have 3 regular bedrooms and then have not room and the HOH room, head of household room. And we have a loft upstairs, which is called the Venom Lounge and Poison Bar. So, yeah, you can go up here. This is where they had the fish tank last season, and Tucker and Joseph were feeding the fish, I think, or was it someone else? Maybe it was Cedric, but they always sat up there, talked to the fish. I know Rubina was there too, so that's cool. But they did remove the fish tank, it looks like. They have this picture. I think we have another picture of it soon, but this is the Venom Lounge. Okay, yeah, there's a bigger picture of the picture. It's like a painting. I think it says Hotel Mistray or whatever. We have someone wearing the Power of Vita. It's kind of cool. Okay, here's a better picture of that picture. Hotel Mistray. That is pretty cool. It's like, it kind of feels like Alcatraz for some reason. I think that's what Alcatraz looked like, but it's kind of like a castle as well. I like that. It's beautiful. I would like to stay there, to be honest. But they have a bunch of people walking around down here, doing whatever. Looks like there might be a dog or something there. I'm not sure. Like right above the established thing, something got my mouse on. That's kind of cool. Looks like there might be another dog over nearby the left door. We have someone gone in the left door. That's cool. Have birds up on top like ravens or crows. Definitely fits in the mystery theme. Then we have this picture of the Venom Lounge, Poison Bar. Don't know exactly what this is. Maybe it's going to be like a poison chalice. Maybe there's going to be a secret head of household that has to like secretly get someone to nominate him or whatever. I don't know. Then we have another shot of the lounge. So you can actually see the poison bar. Of course, the poison's fake. But they have all these like fake prop liquids, I guess. Maybe there is like actual like liquids to drink. Maybe it's colored water. But I don't know. That's kind of cool. Then we have the wine cellar. This is downstairs. Right out this way is the kitchen, then the stairs to go up. Stairs. The bathroom door's right there. As you can see, it's like this is where the gym would be last season. The gym would have been in this room area. In the bathroom there. Here's another picture of the cellar. You can see a charcuterie board. That's probably a hint towards Angela from last season. That was hilarious. Angela in Brooklyn. Angela was a have-not that week, I think, and Brooklyn ate her charcuterie board. That was funny. Another picture, we have the charcuterie board and some fake wine. It's cool. I would like to hang out in this area. Seems pretty chill. You can just sit on the couch. They have little blankets for you, I guess. But I don't think you're allowed to use blankets, are you? I think you have to have your blankets off all the time for them to see you. Except at night, of course, but they're really strict with what you can and can't do in there. I have another picture. I don't know why. But yeah, this couch looks nice. Is that a different couch? Oh no. It looks like a different couch from here because it has the like sides there, but I guess it just folds out or whatever. That's cool. Anyways, we have the bathroom next. This is probably my least favorite room of the house. It just looks weird in my opinion. Like, I don't know. Have these four separate sinks. Um, have like this little mirror, another mirror. Well, all mirrors. There's all the windows are mirrors. But there's these little monkey lamps. They're pretty cool. We'll see another picture of that soon. But this is where you sit and get ready. All the girls will do their makeup. This is where the people hang out a lot. Last season and like most seasons I've seen, they've had like an L couch that go all the way around here, but I guess they removed that and kind of looks like they made it longer facing the showers. So from the wall coming out to where the plum tree or whatever this is here. I do like all of the plants in this room. It's pretty cool, but like all the green tiles and stuff just looks weird. So much green. And then we have the gym. This is also kind of weird. They have these ceiling fans. I feel like they just don't fit in the theme very well. I don't know why they have ceiling fans in here. But they have the gym. The like ellipticals or whatever they're called. They have a punching bag. Surprised there's no treadmill. But they have this little weight bench. That's cool. Have another picture of the punching bag. Then we have this picture of the wall. I'm not sure what any of this says. I can't really read any of it. Let me know if y'all can make out anything from this. I can't, but it is pretty cool. They have like this cabin. They have the keys. The keys are a big part of the season. It feels like that's what the logo is. I think it has a key in it. The background has a key. All of my posts have keys. Like the cover pictures have keys. Let's see. I did forget to do my Front Porch music review post for today, but whatever. That's fine. I can redo that later. But yeah, this is a pretty wall. I bet the house guests will be like studying this. Every little minor detail they're gonna be studying it. And then it probably won't even mean anything at all. They're gonna end up like studying it for no reason. But I guess it is good to have in case there is something to do with it, but yeah. We have this picture of the bar again. What does this say? Strychnine? Poison? So, they have some raven or crow or whatever. They have this bust with hair, and it looks like rabbit ears or something. It's weird, but yeah, this whole poison bar is kind of weird. We have the monkeys in the bathroom. That's the lamp I was trying to point out earlier. It's kind of cool. Kind of reminds me of Indiana Jones. Have another picture of the painting in the front of the house by the front door there. Have a lock by the front door too, which is kind of weird. Oh, it's behind the painting. I just now realized that. That's like on the left side here is a painting that folds in. That's kind of cool. So there's definitely going to be something secret to do with that. Then we have the stairs. You can see this clock. They also posted a picture of the clock earlier this evening with 1:14 or 1:15 on it. So I don't know what exactly that means, but that's cool. Then they have all these secret doors here. I keep forgetting about. They have these doors, or they're not secret. They're literally right there, but I don't know if it's gonna be like actual doors or just something to like be there for the hotel design or whatever. Then we have this chest, it looks like, or vault. I don't know which room this is in. Oh, it's in the living room, I think, because that background matches up. Then they have this globe. That's pretty cool. They have a peacock. I really like that. It's holding like a light, it looks like. It's cool. Nice lamp. Then we have another picture of the bookshelf. I already looked at this earlier. Then we have this squirrel on the bookshelf. Maybe it'll have something to do with the season. Who knows? It's cool. Little cute squirrel. Then we have these pins, I guess, to write your name in the reception. That's cool. Then we have this old phone. I'd say that's going to have something to do with the season. Last season we had that big AI machine. The season before we had those bulbs in the living room that would light up and like go off for twists or whatever. That's kind of cool. Then we have, of course, the little reception book, Hotel Mystere. Like that. Yeah, that's all the pictures that we have. So I'm going to go back to here real quick. Actually, I probably, yeah, whatever. So let me read some of the descriptions that Mike Bloom has here on his article. So, living room chess guardians, towering 22-foot walls, and a balcony lined with giant plaster chess pieces. A bishop, queen, king, and knight watch over the house, adding a regal and strategic flair. So I don't know if the chess pieces will have something to do with the actual twist or anything, but he did feel like it was worth mentioning. Then we have the attic bedroom of oddities. Beds made from wooden crates, rubber masks on the walls, haunted artifacts like Black Knight's helmet and diving suit make the room a spooky treasure cove. So, it's pretty cool. We have the sleeper car bunker room. Behind a secret entrance, this train-themed bedroom, straight out of a murder mystery novel, contains bunk beds for 6 house guests. The first time since, and the Big Brother house has held bunk beds since season 1. I think I mentioned that earlier. We have the rooftop garden kitchen. Excuse me. The kitchen and dining area mimic a rooftop garden with ivy-covered walls, sunset skies, and a 10-foot round table under the string lights. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Secretive wine cellar. It's not really secretive because it's right there and it had a glass door. A moody bottle-lined cellar with no actual wine. Sorry, house guests. Is a perfect spot for whispering secrets and plotting moves. I don't know if it would be perfect or not because someone could be looking in the glass and you could see people like lip reading or whatever. If we have the Victorian conservatory or bathroom, a lush, plant-filled room with a 13-foot green velvet lounge and a plum tree, ideal for quiet strategy sessions. Also, that's in like one of the most public places of the house, so I don't know how that's ideal, but whatever. Because the bathroom's like really public. Venom lounge and poison bar. Upstairs, snakes slither around across the wallpaper in a moody lounge featuring a poison bar. Don't worry, there's no actual poison. A velvet daybed and ravens stealing the party lights. Yeah. Boxing ring gym. Excuse me. The gym includes a full boxing ring, heavy bag, and workout gear. Great for blowing off steam and staying in top sleuthing shape. So, that's pretty cool. And it does seem like this season they've changed the design of the house a lot. So it seems the gym is now upstairs where the Have Not room was last season. So that is weird. Like, why do they move it? I guess maybe it has something to do with the secretive aspect of it all. But yeah, and it seems like that um, have not room's probably gonna be downstairs with the other bedrooms. So that's cool. And we have not seen the have not room or the head of household room yet. So I'm excited to see them. We'll probably get them pretty soon. So yeah. Um, let's see. I'll go over the questions for the thing later, but overall, I'm really happy with this house design. I'm very excited to see the house guests actually in the house. And of course, I'm excited for the house guests, or to see the house guests and who they are, meet them, or not meet them, but get to know them, you know? Anyways, let's see here. Here we go. One second here. Okay. Let's go ahead and go over the questions that I've been posting recently. I will start with number 1 and go up to 31, because we have 31 so far. Oh, wait a second. There we go. 1. One question per day until Big Brother 27 premiere. I didn't even notice I had that wrong this whole time. That title. That's crazy. Anyways, question 1. Which season, in your opinion, had the best overall gameplay? So, what is your opinion on that? I don't know. I really like last season, but wasn't the best strategically, I don't think. Big Brother 23 was pretty good. They had the Cookout Alliance, but they all had really good gameplay, had a really good thing planned out. Then we have question 2. Do you prefer big alliances or solo players? So that kind of goes in with the last question as well, because or to my answer from the last question, because I was talking about the cookout. I do like alliances a lot, especially if my favorite contestant's in it, um, which keeps them safe. But you know, yeah. Excuse me. What is your favorite type of competition? Do you prefer mental, physical, endurance, or luck? I definitely prefer endurance because we get to see them on the live feeds, and that's one of the best parts of the season, getting to watch them on the live feeds during the competition. The wall competition is my favorite of the season because we get to see them standing there. Also, the pressure cooker was amazing. I was watching the pressure cooker. I went to bed because I was tired. Then I woke up and they're still going, and I was surprised because I felt like they're dropping like flies before I went to sleep. But yeah, it's cool to see them still going in the morning. Should America have more or less influence in the game? I am mixed on this. I'm in the middle, I guess. I do think America should have some influence in the game, but they shouldn't like be able to put up nominees and all that. I'd like to see something like America's player back on Frankie Grande season. That's pretty cool. I like that. What's the best final 2 speech you've seen? Uh, can't remember. Oh, Taylor, of course. My brain just blanked for a second, but Taylor's final 2 speech was iconic. Um, one of the best final 2 speeches I've seen. We've also had a lot of bad final 2 speeches. Not necessarily bad, but you know, like they didn't totally own up to their game. Like Matt from Big Brother 25. I feel like Matt could have won the season if he actually answered the questions right and all that, you know. Oh, I forgot about that. Question 6 was, what is the worst Final Two speech you've seen? So, yeah, I just gave you my answer. What is your dream twist for Big Brother 27? I would like to see another secret house guest like we're probably getting. Um, yeah, it's cool. 30 days to go. Which Big Brother house theme was your favorite? Actually, Big Brother 27. I know that's crazy because we haven't even seen the house in like action yet, but that's definitely my favorite. What's your favorite casting archetype? Superfan, comp beast, villain, etc. I really like the people like Quinn, Corey. I like Angela, Tucker, all the entertaining types. Um, yeah. Where'd the key go? There we go. Nope. Traders. Who's your favorite underdog player? I'd probably say Felicia for this because she kept getting nominated like almost every week, but she always made it out and made it all the way to the final four. And yeah, all by the faith of a mustard seed. Traders again. What's the most underrated Big Brother, or who's the most underrated Big Brother player of all time? I'm not sure about that one, to be honest. I'd probably say, I don't know, actually. I was going to say Tucker, but it seems like I've just been answering with people from last season. I don't want to do that for every single question. Who was the most robbed first boot? I'd definitely say Kirsten, because she was eliminated. I definitely think that, excuse me, I think that the eviction should have been canceled that week after Luke was expelled, but it is what it is. What makes a great Big Brother player? I think they have to have good strategy, they have to be good at competitions, they have to be funny, have a good personality, they have to be a good social person, yeah, all that. Oh, should CBS continue to bring in older contestants to the show? Absolutely. They have been some of the most iconic house guests as I've seen. I said it earlier, I want more age diversity on the seasons. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you all this earlier. But we do have some exceptions to the schedule for Big Brother. So premiere is on July 10th at 8 p.m. It's 90 minutes. Then Sunday we have another 90-minute episode on July 13th. August 24th we have a 2-hour episode on Sunday. Then Sunday, September 7th is a possible day where we have no show at all. Sunday, September 7th, or I already said that, September 9th, extra show probably. So they just swap Sunday for Tuesday that week. Don't know what's going on that Sunday, but whatever. Then Wednesday, September 17th, we'll have a 2-hour episode. There's probably going to be some more added on later. Then also, the Unlocked runs from July 24th or 25th to September 26th. So, yeah. Let's go through here. Here's the next question. Okay. Question 15. Who's the best non-winner in Big Brother history? I'd probably, I don't know. I mean, Paul obviously is there. They made it really far, made it to the finale both seasons they were on, but they just didn't get the win. I think the second season they definitely should have won. Let's see, button, where are you? Let's cut through all the challenge things again. Who is the best winner in Big Brother? Dan Giesling, of course, is a good answer. I like Chelsea. She's really good, really strategic. They've had a lot of good winners on Big Brother. What was the most jaw-dropping moment in the show's history? My the big thing that comes to my mind is when Tucker used his power of veto on Angela in Big Brother 26, even though Tucker was also on the block beside Angela. He could have saved himself, but he decided to save Angela. What eviction shocked you the most? There's not really any evictions that shocked me, per se, but, like, I guess the episode Jag was evicted the first time. I was shocked whenever he was brought back in. I guess that's the answer I'd have. Question 19. What is your favorite diary room moment? There's a lot of diary room moments. I like the moment when Angela... It was after the charcuterie thing, I think. She was sitting on the diary room floor just crying. It was hilarious. Which Big Brother fight lives rent-free in your head? Obviously it has to be Angela's blow up on Matt. Season 1, or not season 1, episode 1, or week 1 of Big Brother 26. That was just iconic. And I would have loved to witness this live, but I was on vacation like I said earlier. Or on my way to vacation. Then question 21. What's the best message, or eviction goodbye message? Was it Daniel's eviction, Big Brother 24? Maybe it was Nicole, but Michael brought in 2 pieces of bread and then the idiot sandwich thing, like Gordon Ramsay. That was hilarious. I like that one a lot. Which season had the most entertaining cast? Really liked last season, 26. They had Angela, Tucker, Quinn. Just all of them were entertaining, to be honest. It was just an amazing cast. Also, 25 started off pretty good. We had Izzy, we had Felicia, Zuri. It was aiming to be a good season, then just drug out too long because it was 100 days. Let's cut through the road cast here. Okay. 23. Which season had the most unlikable cast? Maybe 24. We had Terrence, we had Kyle, we had Daniel, we had Nicole, Amira, Paloma. Just a lot of people that just weren't the best. Yeah. If you could pick any past season to be casted on, which one would you choose? And which member of the cast do you think you would have replaced? I do not know about this one, to be honest. Maybe I would like to be casted on 26, of course. I don't know who I would replace there. Maybe Joseph? Or I don't know. I think me and Joseph would have kind of the similar energy. I don't know. Which house guest would have a good chance to win if they played again? I don't know why I didn't put a question mark there. I've done a lot of these posts late at night. As you can see, this one was done on 12 a.m. So yeah. Which house guest? I don't know about this one, honestly. Maybe Tucker. I think he'd have a better chance. Or people would just get him out because he's a comp threat. I don't know. Who should have won but didn't? Obviously, I think Paul should have won one of their seasons. Yeah. Which 2 players should never be in the same house together again? I'd have to go with like T-Core and Chemo. probably, because they just stuck together like so close, and I would like to see what they would have done if they weren't together so tightly throughout the season. And also another one, Angela and Tucker, or not Tucker, Angela and Matt. If that was just a mess, probably wouldn't be the best thing to put them in the house together again. Especially Angela and Lisa, because they have like so much bad blood between them. Then, let's see here. 28. What's your biggest hope for Big Brother 27? I want more age diverse cast. I want more diverse cast in general. And I want someone from West Virginia. That's my biggest hope. Someone from West Virginia. 29. Who is someone from another show, Survivor, The Challenge, etc., that you would like to see on the Big Brother cast? Realistic or not? I would like to see, shoot. Oh, damn, my mind's blinking right now. Okay. Carolyn from Survivor 44 and Trader Season 3. I think she would be amazing to see on the cast. She would be so fun to watch on the feeds, I think. And she would just be fun to have in general there. So, definitely her. Then, we have a few questions left here. Where are they? I have to go through all the pictures I posted. It's annoying. Here we go. Question 30. What do you think of the new house? Of course, I just went over my thoughts. I really like the house. Very beautiful. Very well designed. Except the bed layout. Okay. Question 31, the one I just posted today. Should the Have Not room go back to being actually bad again? Because the past few seasons they've had like actual, like almost actual beds to sleep on. Should they have like go back to the uncomfortable beds, like the couch, or not couch, but like dental chairs or whatever they've had in past seasons? What do you think? Should they keep the more comfortable beds or switch back to the uncomfortable beds? What do you think? Okay, there's one last thing I want to talk about here before I end the stream, and that is the unlocked panel. So this is my predictions for the panel. I posted this back a few weeks ago. So as we know, there's an unlocked, of course. Do I think it's going to be a set panel, a rotating thing every week? And I'm going to guess that it's a main panel, but they'll have like occasional guest spots, which I think would work out the best for that type of show. So some of the main ones I think it could be Taylor Hale, of course, Big Brother 24 winner. She lives in Los Angeles, if I remember correctly. She also does commentary work on Big Brother, did the jury roundtable for Big Brother 26 instead of Dr. Will. She's also appeared on the recap episode last season on 26 as well. She would just be perfect for this, I think. She's so fun to watch talk about the show and all that. I think she'd just be perfect for that there. Chelsea, she just won last season. She lives in Rancho Cucamonga, California, so it's not too far from Los Angeles. She would be able to come every few weeks for the episode. She lives in, I just said that. She's polished, she's really popular, a lot of people like her, and she'd be great for the format as well. I think she'd be fun to watch talk about the cast, talk about how they're doing in her eyes. Then I have both of the Calafiore brothers. I just realized I misspelled their last name there, but I think either of them would be a good wild card option. They've got opinions, they've got history, and they love being part of the narrative. Plus, Cody was on the recap episode last season with Taylor and Jag. And also, I didn't include Jag on this because he doesn't live in California anymore, I don't think. So that's the main reason I don't have him here. We have Derek Levasseur. If they want strategy heavy breakdowns with calm energy, I think Derek's the guy for this. Plus, he's used to doing. Not Rob has a podcast. He's used to doing podcasts about Big Brother already, so he'll be good there. And also, Tiffany. I originally thought she would be perfect for the panel. She's smart, strategic, and hilarious, and she has a ton of fans in the community. But then she was casted for the season 4 of The Traitors. So while she probably won't be full-time, I wouldn't be surprised if she pops in for a guest spot mid-season. And I'd be there for it. Like, I'd love to see her there. Then some people I could see them bringing as guests are Tucker, of course. I think he'd be an obvious pick to bring. He was the fan favorite last season. He's a good talker. He knows what he's talking about. It'd just be awesome to see him pop in again. I love Tucker. Yeah. Then we have Michael Bruner, someone that I don't think a lot of people have been talking about. But I think it would be pretty obvious for him to have a guest spot. He's a huge super fan of the show. I just know he'd come in a heartbeat if he was asked. And he'd give amazing breakdowns as well. He would, I don't know. He'd just be perfect for it to be a guest. I don't think he'd be great on the main panel, but to come in as a guest spot every now and then would be kind of fun. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on predictions for the panel. Anyways, I'm actually going to probably end the stream here. It is getting pretty late, and I have been talking for the past while now. I am ready to take a little break and get to bed soon. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoy this stream. I will be back soon. Whenever the cast is announced, I'll be going over the cast, my thoughts on them. I'm really excited for that. We should be getting it Tuesday. So, maybe even Monday or so. Anyways, I hope y'all have an amazing 4th of July weekend, and I will see y'all later.